Yo, JD here, Toolimus, and as you can see, we are at Melbourne, Australia for my first track in my setup series that we'll be doing. I won't be going into massive detail, just generally just sort of about the lines and obviously a setup, but I will be going into much more detail in future videos. So you want to break at the 100-meter board, going down to 4th gear for this corner, try not to run it too out wide because it will give you a corner cut, getting DRS nice and early. And going to the second corner, you want to be breaking at the 100-meter board again. Go down to 3rd gear, you really don't want to be using 2nd gear unless you really have to. As soon as you get to the middle of the track, try and do a half throttle for this corner, completely flat out for this next corner. You want to be going up to 7th gear. You want to be looking for the black box on the top left hand side track. As soon as you go past that, try and use as much curve as possible without running out too out wide for this corner. And for this, you want to go up to 7th gear. Again, 100-meter board, so always look for the 100-meter board here. Try and do a slow in, fast out. Try not to run out too out wide, stay on the track quite nicely there. And then for this, you want to be going up to 7th gear, and you want to be looking for the top of the track on the right hand side. Look for that black board. As soon as you pass that, go down to 5th. As soon as you get to the middle of the track, go completely flat out for this next corner. Go up into 8th gear to maximise the speed of the gears. And then for the second brake marker board again, 100-meter board, try and use as much track as possible. Up into 5th, down into 4th just before the bollard. Try it up into 5th again, and you want to be braking just as soon as you get to the middle of the track in 2nd gear. Then you want to short shift to 4th to minimise the wheel spin and get on maximum traction. DRS as soon as you can, make your way to the line, and that's the lap of Melbourne, and it was a pretty reasonably good lap. Not my most amazing track in the world, but considering it's so easy to cut, that was a pretty good time. That would have actually put me 3rd on the leaderboard, being the highest no-assist runner. So we're skipping on to here, as you can see, just so you can see I'm not actually faking my setup or anything. But you'll be able to see a glitch. There's quite a few glitches in this game, and you'll be able to see this one here. It didn't actually count my lap for some reason, even though it says it was valid and it was my personal best. That would have put me roughly in 3rd or 4th place or something like that, and being joint with Reiko Gordon. And this track being very, very easy to cut, you can gain a lot of time, a lot more time than I did in my lap. So that was a pretty good lap for me. And now we'll be looking at the setup itself, and you'll be quite surprised by this until we go on it. There's quite a few things different from previous games, and the setup is very, very important on this game. So the aerodynamics, we're actually using 1-1 wing, and you may be thinking, how the hell are we using that? But straight line speed and acceleration on this game are the two biggest things. Cornering speed's not a massive thing, but straight line speed and traction is huge. As for the transmission, as I said in my previous video, I like to run quite high on the throttle transmission. I just feel that really helps with just keeping the car stable, and then just being about 20 to 30% lower really just counteracts that and really complements it nicely. And you can see from this now, the actual alignment, this is completely different, and I'll explain this quickly. The reason why I've done this is because even though you could get more responsiveness, it just helps with traction so much and the straight line speed, and that's why I've done that. As for the suspension, 11.1 on the front, that's because of the straight line speed, and 11.1 on the anti-roll bars, that's for straight line speed but also traction crucially. As for the tyre pressures, I like to run quite low tyre pressures because I feel they just overheat too badly, and I like to keep my front ones a lot cooler, so running that kind of tyre pressure configuration really has worked for me. And as for the balance, I like running 5.11 because that just helps it not be too oversteery. I like a car that's a bit understeery, and that's something that really works for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was quite a bit of a different setup. Hope you enjoyed my laps. I'll be doing Malaysia next, my next track. Hope you're enjoying the game, and catch you next video. Cheers.